Similar, guys. Gents, sisters, aren't you guys tired of some of these EFF blacks? Like ngempela, like, yo, these pan-Africanist, I see some people ngempela, it's so tiring because we can't now engage, you know, without them bringing in some racist, their minds all like this. Like the moment you disagree with some of these guys, the moment you disagree with some of these EFF blacks, you either an Uncle Tom, or they've bought you over, you are an agent, bloody agent. Like, we've been through this before, you know. We've been through these different waves. First, we had the ANC cadres. Hey, chief. You'd also see them at Cubana with kick and bobos, jean, and then tuck in golf t-shirts. We saw the ANC cadres, Baspora. And then we went from the ANC cadres, then we had the uppity blacks, the DA blacks, the privileged blacks. Oh my God, I shop at Woolies. Then you had those blacks. Now, telling us, yo, but Penson, if you look at Camps Bay, oh, Penson, if you look at DA, right? Oh, obviously, rich areas are going to look amazing and poor areas are going to look the way they look. Duh. Like, we tired of these waves. Now there's the MK black that thinks guys, we can't think, we can't engage, we can't discuss because you guys have put yourself into this little box and then you guys are being shepherded. Man move like sheep. Because now you want to show that I can. You know, I also read Steve Biko, I write what I like. I also read Zakes Mta. Ndangas are quoting Frantz Fanon. Hey, chief, relax, man. Relax. Yesterday, I did a video about this one racist guy that was talking about how blacks are broken and we litter. And yes, he was racist. But in his racism, there was truth. You know, I don't have to like you as a person. I don't have to agree with everything that you say. But there will always be points, you know, there'll always be things that I go, actually, that makes sense. Actually, that makes sense. Instead of me saying, and a red beret, yeah, we want freedom, economic freedom. We want stupid. Guys, Umalema ufundile, Malema's got degrees. Josie's got degrees. Floyd has got degrees. When umetric wako is umetric wako. You know, like you guys are following nothing. All Floyd are making cash. They're making bag for their families, bro. They hustling. They're focusing on what they need to focus on for their families. When busy are memes. Come on. You are an agent. You have been staying Queen instead of focusing on you. We all memezela abanye abantu. You know, different from those guys that support Swallows or support Amazulu or whatever. And the moment their team loses, they go and they beat their wives. Because ngempela, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Guys, what we're meant to do is have constructive communication. And know and say, look, I vote for Party X. And the reason why I vote for Party X is because I like this, this, and this. But I understand that Party Y does that, and that better. You know, I understand if South African political system was like Bafana, or was like, you know, okay, Bafana, yeah, but let's say it was like Springboks, you know, if we look at our government, you know, and instead of saying the party with the most votes runs it, if we looked at it like Springboks, where we say, look, we actually think Undlozi would make a phenomenal Minister of Transport. We actually think that Umus Maimani would make a phenomenal Minister of Power. We actually think that Peter Steenhuisen would make, not Peter Groenewald, sorry, would make a good Steenhuisen would make, if we were to bring the MPs, or not the MPs, but the ministers, and not just have ANC ministers. You know, so Pirates is the best team. UPS said, therefore, Pirates represents South Africa as Bafana. I think that's stupid, you know, because there's so many other amazing people in different spaces. I can just imagine if Malema were to come back into the ANC and they give him a proper division for him to run, and with that fire and that passion and that desire, with the way that Undlozi can articulate himself, his beautiful brain, you bring him, you make him and then we can actually push. Not Nina, blind following. Knowing which there's policies that you disagree with in the MK, knowing that there's policies that you disagree with in DA, but because you don't want to seem a type of way, hi, mina phela EFF, hey chief, within the structures of the ANC, you must understand. Yeah, flop kanjani. Constantly in my DMs, I'm reading either you've got people saying, Penson, you're a racist. Okay. Or I've got Lamachita saying, yeah, vele when you've been paid off by the... Nazinang bora, guys. So ngapa, I'm being called a racist. Literally like the last video at the bottom comment, you're a racist. How, Sway? How? Because I disagreed. I'm the racist because I disagreed. And then you, in the same one, you have people say, yeah, it's because very, you must understand that, guys, we understand apartheid was a fucked up system. We understand that there's so many white people back in the day that benefited and are benefiting right now because of the apartheid system. We get that. We understand that. But geez Louise, come on, guys. We need to get to a point where we say, okay, fine. Nah? Apartheid was fucked up. It still is. We can see the fruits of that system. We can see so many white people benefiting, and we can see the politicians benefiting as well. We can see the failures of the BEE system. We can see it. Why? Because the fat cat stayed fat and our grandmothers in Makaya still stayed poor. We saw this. We're seeing this. Therefore, let's sit down and find ways in which we can actually break this down and actually fix our society. Yes, we understand it will take generations. We get that. We understand that. But instead of victim blaming and waiting for God Malema to come and save us, it's not going to happen. You need to save you. You need to save your family. The same way that Malema is studying, he's upskilling himself. The same way that he's getting the bag. The same way that he's driving expensive cars. His kids go to private schools. He's focusing on the main thing, which is family. He's focusing on the main thing, which is family. When right now you can't even afford Ugofunde Tamelini. In Ganzaki, he's paying 15,000 Rand a month for his kids to go to school. Like, come on, guys. Make the main thing the main thing. Focus on yourself. Focus on your family. Lose fucking weight. If there's one thing that I'll always clap hands for Malema, he lost weight, he upskilled himself, and he's making bank. 3 things. Making bank for his family. When as Dudla, Neparei, Upizu, as Chelagut, hey, we are Pan-Africanists. If you read the right, hey, when hey. At Kanyang Pora, guys. I mean, I'm going to come among these EFF blacks. No, in the Bayazio is negative comments on people's stories on X or on IG, on TikTok, on YouTube. But that, they are amazing. What they know is how to blame. That's what they know. You know, yeah, when you guys went to Orania, it's because the guys. Yes, there's racists in Orania. Fact. But there's racists in your area as well. You busy staying in Krugersdorp. There's no racists in Krugersdorp. There's no racists in Randburg. There's no racists. There's no racists. So Tina Sazi, there's only racists in Orania. Don't be stupid. Come on. There's racists everywhere. So many white people are benefiting from apartheid. Fact. Sharp. Now that we know this, what can I do for my little nucleus? I need to first focus on me. Nah? I need to clean out my mind. I need to clean out my body. I need to clean out my spirit. Start there. Nah? I need to work hard, make money for my family. Make sure that my family is secure. Then look at my neighbor and help my neighbor. And look at my family and help my family. And that's how we grow as communities. You know, so again, instead of me looking at this guy and going, yo, he's a racist. No, look at likes. What is it that we can work together? I play rugby. I play rugby with so many Afrikaans guys. They pass me the ball. We share beers after the game. Now what? There's many things that we will disagree with. And then there's many things that we have common interest in. That's called humans. We are humans. Do they have shortfalls? Many. Do they probably hate Malema? Probably. You know, but at the end of the day, there's so many things that link us together. And that's what we focus our energy on. We don't sit all day and focus on things that we have differences in. Because we can't build like that. Our team can't win if every time we're in the huddle, we focus on all our differences. We focus on all the things that we dislike about each other. How's the team going to win? How are we going to build as a team? How are we going to score tries? How are we going to win the league when we have that type of mindset? So if we constantly all day, every single day, just spewing hate. Hey, you know that the DA is a, you know that you know he's a ex-convict, you know. Hey, whoa, guys, I never say no more. Like really, it's tiring. It's really tiring. We need to work together. We need to build. We need to rectify. We need to stop playing victims. We need to say, okay, sharp, I'm in a shit situation right now. I'm stuck. My family's stuck. What are the steps that I need to do to better my family to get out of this situation? And then how can we slowly build? Slow progress is better than just what you're currently doing. How can we slowly build? Instead of me spending 200 rand to go buy a beret or whatever the cost may be, I can take this money, I can invest here, I can do this, I can go back and upskill my matric, I can actually go and say, whatever the case may be, I can do that. So look at those guys that you think are your leaders, whatever. Look at what they're doing for their immediate nucleus, for their families, and try and emulate that. Look at what Floyd is doing for himself, for his family, putting his brother on. Look at that. Look at what my man is doing for his family, and emulate that. Uzuma wathatha inkunzi yemali wahamba wayokhanda inkandla kwaba kuhle yenza lokho now yenza lokho. Come on guys, come on ngiyanicela guys. I am not one of those guys that waste their energy spewing hate. Yes, but when I get certain energy, I have to respond, and that's just one of these responses. You know, I don't like racists. I don't like sexists. I don't like xenophobia. I don't like homophobia. I'm all about peace, love, and harmony. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Subscriber, comment, because ngiyazi vele nizopereza laba abayizinto ezimbi, laba abashizinto ezinhle ngiyanithanda guys. Hit that subscription, hit that notification bell, and have yourselves a fantastic day. Sharp.